It was a familiar feeling for me. Anticipation, giddiness, serendipity. Memories flooded my mind as I made my way over and over this pebble path, shadowed by robust trees of acacia, especially as my gaze lingered the old house above the hill. I recall how the sun kissed its roof goodbye, leaving a trace of tranquility at that specific moment. Remnants of the smiles were still there, dispersed all over the place from the porch and balcony up until the narrow gravel road. If not for that fateful encounter 6 weeks ago, that house would still mean nothing to me today. It would simply be the Martinez homestead occupied by the household of Del Valle. 6 weeks ago, Julia Salas meant nothing to me. I didn't even know her name. But now,
Papa, when will the long table be set?
I'm afraid I don't know, my dear. Alfredo is not very specific. But I do understand that Esperanza wants it to be next month.
Why is it not a bit more decided? He is over 30, isn't he?
Yes.
And still a bachelor. Esperanza must be tired of waiting.
To be fair, she doesn't seem in a hurry either.
Papa, how can a woman be in a hurry if a man does not hurry her? Do you remember how much you loved her?
In love? With whom?
With Esperanza, of course. Who else? What I mean is, at the beginning, he's more enthusiastic. Like from flowers, love letters, serenades. Now I wonder, what happened?
what went wrong with my enthusiasm, you say? Do you ever wonder if the stars we once chased still flicker in the night sky? Or have they, like me, faded into the vastness of time? I used to believe in stars, in their distant promises of love and adventure.
She's not Judge's sister.
Oh, she's my wife's sister. Her name is Julia Salas.
My apologies, miss. I did not know.
I can see that. And that is nothing, don't worry. Each time I had an experience of that, and I completely understood.
Julia. Julia. Her laughter was like the melody of a song I couldn't forget. I courted her with dreams woven from the finest threads of my imagination. But dreams are fragile things, easily shattered by the weight of reality. Esperanza came into my life like a gentle breeze, steady and comforting. Yet, even as I pledged my heart to her, Julia's ghost lingered in the corners of my mind. How do you choose between what you desire and what is right? Esperanza deserved my whole heart, yet I found myself yearning for a passion that belonged to another time. Was it selfishness or simply the ache of lost possibilities? I hope that you're enjoying this.
This afternoon has been so short, hasn't it? This is the last time that I will visit.
What? What do you mean by that?
Oh, you seem so busy, perhaps.
Do I seem industrious to you?
If you are, never look it.
You know, I have plans on visiting your hometown someday.
My hometown? But you will see nothing there. There are crooked streets, banana roof, and firms growing on them, and sometimes bushes.
What do you mean nothing? There's you.
Look at that. I am here.
You know, I will not go, of course, unless I'm going with you.
But you will go. You will find it dull eventually. There is even no one American there.
Why you didn't even tell me that this will be our last time meeting?
Look at that. I am going home.
When?
Tomorrow. I received a letter from Mama and Papa. They want me to spend Holy Week with them. So, this is the reason why I said this is the last time. Can I come to visit with you?
No, you don't have to.
But I want to.
You know, I know this is strange, but I cannot let go of the old things.
What do you mean old things?
Old things. Mistakes, encumbrances, old baggages.
I see. Old things. Everything is good.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Let's stop it.
No, you mean everything to me.
A little wish for your happiness, okay? Goodbye.
This man, Alfredo Salazar, a man who swept into my life like a tempest, remains an enigma to me. His presence set my heart pounding like a thunder, awakening feelings I had never known before. I poured my heart out to him, only for him to fill it with fleeting joy. Our stars, it seems, never meant to align. He's my bittersweet yesterday, a memory that brought happiness for a fleeting moment and then left me in ruins. I find myself haunted by different possibilities. What if the heavens were kinder to us? Imagining a different fate where we could be together. But reality remains unyielding. And so I must leave him behind. So I left my heart with him as I walk with every footstep away.
Alfredo is the person I love the most. Years have passed, yet I am still the happiest woman when I am with him. I found home in his embrace, and he made my life both serene and alive. We've been through a lot together, and there are moments when we have misunderstandings that lead to conflicts. But at the end of the day, I'm confident enough that we are each other's home. I've stopped looking back at the past, and I'm no longer rushing to the future. But today is our wedding day, my dear. This is the moment when we exchange vows and say our ideas in front of God and everyone who has waited for our special day. I'm extremely happy and grateful to God that we ended up together. Thank you for being committed to our relationship, Alfredo. I can assure you that if you feel lost again, just come home to me, and I will welcome you with a warm embrace full of love. Alfredo, you have always been the man I love in all ways.
If you mean you are tired of it, why don't you tell me that you're tired of me?
Shock would have always been an understatement as I heard those words coming from Esperanza's mouth. She was always kind, soft-spoken, and understanding. She had always expressed her concerns euphemistically. She never ran out of composure, but something sparked in that argument. I fidget as I wait for my bride to come to the front door of the chapel. Before I came to the church, I slightly wondered about Julia's whereabouts, but quickly abandoned the thoughts as I surrendered myself in the present. I admit that my affection for my partner may have been divided and shared too many things, but standing at the altar can never be not nerve-wracking. As I finally saw her figure, walking towards the front, it felt like all the words inside my brain vanished, and all I could do was to cherish the vision of my bride walking towards me. My profession is something that became a staple in my life, and little did I know, it dragged me closer to where Julia was once again. In pursuit of finding an elusive woman named Brigida Samui for a particular case that had kept me, I found myself in a certain lake town close to Julia's home. There, I realized that I cannot completely forget her. Maybe because I was left hanging. Like some things are not really clear between us when she left and I was alone, wondering and yearning. As I continued to entertain these thoughts, I found myself on a balcony together with her, with Julia Salas, watching the same stars under the same night sky. I was trembling at first, but as time went by, all I felt was peace. I smiled as I watched stars. Memories of my wife rushing. Esperanza, my beloved wife, my my steadfast companion through the ebb and flow of years. In her eyes, I find solace, a quiet haven where the storms of youth have given way to the tranquility of shared moments and cherished memories. Our journey together has woven a tapestry of love and understanding, each thread a testament to the strength of our bond. I look back now, with a clarity that only comes with the passage of time, and I see how shaped the man I am today. Julia was a flame that flickered brightly in the darkness, illuminating hidden desires and unspoken yearnings. But it was Esperanza who became the beacon guiding me home, her love a steady anchor in the turbulent waters of my soul. I have made peace with the ghosts of my past, with Julia's ephemeral presence and the echoes of what might have been. In choosing Esperanza, I found not only love, but also the quiet strength to forgive myself for the roads not taken. Our marriage is not without its challenges, yet in the warmth of her embrace, I discover a profound sense of belonging, a feeling that surpasses the fleeting passions of youth. Life has taught me that love is not a single, defining moment, but a journey of countless moments woven together, a tapestry of laughter and tears, of forgiveness and acceptance. Julia and Esperanza, two women who have left indelible marks upon my heart, each a chapter in the story of who I am. Now, as I stand here amidst the tranquility of this night, I am grateful for the twists and turns that led me to this place, to this moment of quiet contentment. Julia's memory no longer stirs the ache of what could have been, but rather than a gentle reminder of the paths we choose and the paths we leave behind. And in Esperanza's eyes, I see the reflection of a love that endures, a love that has weathered the storms and found peace in the shelter of our shared journey.